Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Aquarius, this is your reading. Yeah, my pre-intuition thing for your reading was I have a lot of dye on my hands from baking. I was making cookies. So I don't know if dye could be significant somehow in your life. You could be baking as well, or you could be dyeing your hair, I was even going to say. So that could be something significant, but that's my only pre-intuition thing for you guys today. We're going to spark your I was going to say we're going to spark your record off, because I'm thinking of the Akashic Records card. We will end your reading with that though, but we're going to spark your reading off with the what's in the news. Okay, let's see what the energy is going on. And these cards are like very funny. They're very exciting. This is definitely one of my favorite decks. And we're going to build off of this with the tarot and see. Also, if you guys ever want to book a personal, please feel free to do that. You can DM me on my Instagram. The link for that is in my bio. I always like to make that a point. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here. Oh. Chained, codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. Who just got this in the reading? Yeah, I think it was Pisces. I'm almost positive it was Pisces. Did another card fall? Okay. What else for Aquarius? I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. We just had a new moon. So how did everybody take it over this past weekend? What were you guys doing? Because today is Sunday. So what were you guys doing this past weekend? Leave that in the comments for me. Black sheep. Rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? What else do they need to know, see here for the remainder of December? Snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. Okay. Oh, either you're looking at somebody like a snack or they looking at you like a snack, honey. Wait, that needs to be the thumbnail. Let's make that the thumbnail. For real though. Okay, let's see. What else? I'm getting very flirty vibes. Some of you guys could be flirting very heavily with somebody at this time, because look, we have lust, greed, bareback, inconsiderate. Okay, this card looks all ooey gooey, magical and good, but it's about somebody literally being inconsiderate, and all they care about at the end of the day is lust, more so than love or actual feelings, being a decent human being. And then we have SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. SOS, please someone help me. It's not helping. No, for real, y'all. Somebody, this could be you in distress, or feeling like you need help from somebody in the situation because you don't know what to do anymore. Wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance and passion. Okay, Aquarius, you could be going on dates recently. Love to see that. Let's see what else. Which chain? Codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. Chain to who? I do like to make it a point. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, red is connected to your root chakra. Y'all already knew I was coming in with that. 424 on the clock. That could be somebody's area code. Why I said that, I don't know. Usually I'd be like, oh, that's your angel number. Look it up. But that's really making me feel like 424 could be somebody's area code. But chained, the card being red is connecting me to your root chakra, which is all about your childhood, your upbringing. So whoever you're codependent on, or whoever's codependent on you, could be from your childhood. It does not have to be, but that's just a point. Let's see who's codependent. Who's codependent? What's this energy for Aquarius? Who's chained? Jeez. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands here. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sag. There's a fire sign that's very codependent on you, or they're very, very linked to you in some type of way, like to the point where it could be clingy. And you guys could have had words about that. Like there could have been an argument about that. The 5 of Wands is about argument and tension, a lot of back and forth. So what else with the 5 of Wands? Maybe you finally spoke up about somebody being too clingy or too reliable on you, and it's like, no. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Whose reading did I just do earlier? Taurus. Taurus got this in the reading as well. So Taurus could be significant, doesn't have to be. Yeah, somebody doesn't feel secure enough to be codependent on you, and they feel like it keeps failing. Yeah, because you're your own person. You have to stand up on your own 2 feet. And I feel like that's what you try to get through to somebody. Maybe you're very independent, so you try to get this person to not be so codependent on you. So maybe that's where the arguments come in. Or they feel like you have failed them time and time again. So that's where the arguments come in as well, because it's like that shouldn't have created an argument. That shouldn't have formed an argument. I'm just telling you, you should be more secure, you should be more stable, or you should feel more safe with me by this point. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe you're expecting somebody to feel some type of way sooner, especially if this is like a longevity type of thing. Like, we've been at it this long. I expected you to feel safe by now, as far as like financial reasons, or just I expected you to be more secure within your own finances by now. I expected you to be more stable by now. Like, what's going on? What's black sheep? Black sheep rebelling for Aquarius. Who's the black sheep? It's always a black sheep of the family, right? Ten of Cups and the Hangman in the reverse. Pisces energy. You could have a Pisces in your family that is a family. I said that family that is a family member. You could have a Pisces in your family, or another water sign, a Cancer or a Scorpio. Somebody that views you as the black sheep, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a not open-minded person. They don't view things from a new lens, a new perspective. This is somebody that stays in the same mindset for years and years and years. So this gives somebody that was taught and raised a certain type of way. If this person was raised to believe the sky was purple, they're still going to believe that the sky is purple, even if they go outside and see that it's blue. Oh, that's a glitch. It's going to turn back purple later tonight. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that doesn't redirect their mind at all. They're stuck in the same loop. What else? For some of you guys, this could literally be the person that you're involved with, because the Ten of Cups is about somebody that you could have children with. So this could be your baby mama, your baby dad, your, like I said, who you're involved with, just your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Romantic partner. It's either a romantic partner or a family member. And then the Hierophant in the reverse. Look, Taurus energy. Remember I just said those two cards popped out in Taurus readings. So, yeah. The family member could be a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, somebody, and you want to know something? This coming out in the reverse is all about rebellion. So there could be a family member that's rebelling against you with this Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody is going against their own values and their own beliefs. And they are like breaking some type of spiritual law in a way, because something that they should still have instilled within them, it's almost like they're trying to take it away, or they're trying to ignore it. Like, oh no, I don't operate like that anymore. Yeah, somebody really is rebelling against you. Could be rebelling against your family. Some of you guys in general could be rebelling yourselves, because you feel like it's time to look at things from a new perspective. I can't keep doing this. Oh well. Page of Cups. And here's some type of apology coming in. For this family member that rebelled against you, or they weren't willing to look at things from your light, like, oh, I should have saw it from your point of view. I'm sorry. Like, here comes that Page of Cups. Here comes that apology. So heavy water sign energy, even if this isn't a family member, this could be a really close friend. Or like I said, this could be the person you're romantically involved with. Here they come with an apology. I didn't mean to treat you like an outcast. I didn't mean to treat you like an outsider. I didn't mean to rebel against you, or I didn't mean to go against what you stood for. Yeah, you guys have different views, and I feel like maybe they kind of tried to shit on how you saw things, and that's what caused an argument. What's snack? What's snack for Aquarius? Sex appeal, obsession, attraction. The Three of Swords. That's giving a third party situation. Did you feel like somebody used to look at you like a snack, but now there's a third party involved, so they're not paying attention to you, or they're a cheater, so you broke up with them? What else with the Three of Swords? Why did I just get, some of you guys could be in a polyamorous relationship, but you could be feeling betrayed or like heartbroken, because you could feel like your partner is paying more attention to the third party. What else? What else was snack for Aquarius? The Page of Wands. Yeah. Maybe some of you guys are literally looking like a snack, and you could be getting a lot of attention on dating apps, on social media. The Page of Wands could also be you exploring your sexuality. This could just be you exploring in general. Like, I'm out dating, I'm out living my life, I have options. And that's why you have wine and dine down here as well. So a lot of you guys could be going on dates. And Page of Wands is also just like freely living your life. You're grown, Aquarius, so if you out and you having your little rendezvous on certain days of the week, that's your business. You feel me? But that coming out with snack is funny. A lot of people find you attractive. I feel like you're meeting a lot of people that are attractive lately. You're just dating. You're just having fun, seeing what's out there. But please keep in mind that Three of Swords energy, some of you do feel like, oh, there's a third party involved with the person that I like, and they're looking at them as a snack. I thought I was supposed to be the only one that's attractive. That's another thing that I'm getting. What's lust? Lust, greed, bareback, judgment. There could be some self-awareness within you that a lot of relationships in your life, you have operated just off of lust. Like, I don't got no feelings. I'm just being with you right now because you look good and you smell good. And that's all I care about. And I don't even care what your last name is. There's nothing behind it that I need to know right now. Okay. And I'm not even saying that in a bad sense. It's just the judgment coming out with it. You're now having some like moment with yourself. You're having like a sit down moment with yourself, because judgment is all about self-awareness. This is also spiritual judgment as well. So if you've been operating out of lust, out of greed, what you can just get from people, or you being inconsiderate to yourself when you know you were worth more, there's going to be some type of divine intervention that comes in here, because now you are facing judgment. You get what I'm saying? You can't keep repeating the same actions and feel like and think spirit isn't going to come in and, all right, here, let me throw in a little razzle dazzle for something to happen for you to really learn. So what else was judgment? Somebody could have locks in their hair. Somebody could wear a lot of jewelry as well. What else? The moon in the reverse. Yeah, Pisces energy. Okay, so whoever you're involved with, or whoever the family member is, that Pisces up there, they could have fell into some type of lust with somebody. That's what the third party situation could be, and they're keeping a secret about it. The moon here is all about secrets being revealed. The truth is coming out. What was hidden is now being brought to light. So yeah, whatever, if you guys do have a court case with somebody, please just know the truth is being brought to light. Everything's going to go in your favor. You don't even got to trip. Four Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're finally, you've also been a little stressed. You've been losing sleep over this as well, with this Four Swords in the reverse here, because you were in contemplation for so long, like, oh my God, but now it's stirring up multiple things. And now instead of your mind being on one thing, you're thinking about multiple ways of how something could go wrong, or is the truth going to come out, or is it going to stay hidden? Wow. This could also be you guys ignoring your intuition about yourself. That's what the moon in the reverse and the Four Swords could be as well. So just please take what resonates. Justice in the reverse. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a court battle. And now this is Libra energy. Somebody didn't treat you fairly, or somebody lied in some type of way. That's what I'm saying. And the truth is being brought to light at this fucking court date, at this court battle. Just period. What's SOS? Like, y'all, I should have got my Carmex. I know I keep licking my lips. And it's freezing in my living room. Two of Wands. Okay. That's you. You're planning where to go. Where are you going to find help? Where can you truly express yourself that's going to make you feel better? So this may be a specific type of environment. This may be somewhere that you have to travel to. Some of you guys may be making like a big move or a big leap with your life, because you feel like, all right, I need some help. I need some backup. Like, this is not a time for me to be alone. So now it's time for me to decide where I'm going from here. What else with the Two of Wands? Yeah, some of you guys are planning. The letter M could be significant. I just realized that for the first time ever. There is a letter M on this like little gift bag thing that she has. So yeah, the letter M could be significant to somebody. What else with SOS? The Empress in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys could be pregnant and you don't want to keep the child. So now you feel like you need help. This could be like literal medical assistance. This could be like an abortion clinic. This could be, that's why you feel like, okay, I am really, really distressed. I need to act with urgency because I need to hurry up, because you can only be a certain amount of weeks before you can't get an abortion anymore. And maybe some of you guys are finding out late with the Empress in the reverse. Also, the Empress in the reverse is like not taking care of yourself, not nurturing to your body. So there could have been something that came up with some type of test result, or you could be not feeling well lately. So now you feel like you really do need that help. And it's urgent because you're like, something's been going on. My body's been feeling off. So some of you guys really could be going to the doctors for that, or you're planning on what you are going to do to make yourself feel better. Some of you guys could be in the decision if you're going to tell somebody you're even pregnant or not. What's wine and dine? What's wine and dine? Ooh. 9 of Swords. That's still coming out with that SOS. Because I didn't even get to fully get the question out before this card just came out. Yeah, you guys have so much anxiety right now. I feel like a lot of you guys are pregnant. You want to get rid of it. And you're like stressed because you want to tell somebody. But at the same time, how are you going to go about this? How are you going to make the appointment? Do you really want to go through with this? Should you just do adoption? I feel like your mind is running 1,000 miles an hour and you just have really high anxiety about this. Also, if it's just something within your health and you're not pregnant, I just feel like maybe you guys feel, and I will be honest here, because please remember, this is real raw and sweet tarot. Maybe you guys, some of you could feel like you have an STD. You could feel like somebody gave you something because your body's off and you can tell, especially as a woman with the Empress in the reverse. Like, as much self-care I have and as much as I take care of myself, I know when something's off or whatever the case may be. And for my men, it's just the simple fact that maybe you're feeling some type of way and now you have anxiety about it because maybe you feel like you gave somebody something but you didn't even know you had it. It's just giving, like, it's fear. All I feel is fear in this whole spread right here. It's just you feel like you need to hurry up and figure it out fast. So whatever it is, Aquarius, I hope that it works out for you. The Sun in the reverse coming out for wine and dine. That Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, somebody has a real dark mindset about you dating, okay? What else with the Sun in the reverse? What else with the Sun in the reverse for wine and dine? Why is somebody so fucking mad? Yeah, somebody may try to like play off like they don't give a fuck what you doing or they don't care, or somebody may actually come off bitter and they may show it with no remorse. But Queen of Wands in the reverse, Aries energy. It's so crazy. Somebody gets mad and gets an attitude about what you're doing if you're out dating, living your life. But the Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody just like the King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody who uses their charm to get what they want. They sleep with people and get rid of them, move on to the next. And they know they look good, so they don't have a problem with hopping from person to person. So I don't see how this fire sign is mad at you that you're dating, freely dating. And this don't even mean you sleeping with everybody, but I guess in their mind, that's what they done cooked up. They're so mad that you're dating multiple people. You're allowed to go on dates. You're grown. And that doesn't mean you're sleeping with nobody. They're mad that you're doing that when they're actually partaking in the act, sleeping with somebody. Can we make it make sense? What else with the Queen of Wands in reverse? Yeah, the World. The cycle is complete with this person, and they know that. I guess that's why they got to add to, because, wow, Aquarius really moved on. Yeah, Aquarius really moved on. 440 on the clock as I say that. So, yeah. I feel like you're also realizing how the world is without this person, and you're also realizing the world of dating. Maybe a lot of you guys never dated before. You just like hop straight into a relationship. I didn't have a dating stage. I just got in a relationship and been in one since. A lot that happens to a lot of people, not just your sign. So please take in mind, like, that's why somebody has such a bitter, negative mindset. Also, for some of you guys, the fire sign themselves could be the one that freely always goes on dates to use people. Like, they like to use people for what they'll get them when they go out on the date or whatever. And they know they look good. So 9 times out of 10, that'll happen for them. And they will sleep with the person just to go to like fucking Ruth Chris. Okay. For some of y'all, it's the fire sign that's doing the dating. But they have such a negative, like, malicious intention with it. They're always going to face bad karma, just period. And you are also realizing that that's how the world kind of works now, and you don't want to have yourself involved with people that do that. Like, I'm not going to hang out with people that are basically like just gold diggers. Like, you're just sleeping with people for what you can get, and I don't want that, especially if you're trying to come back to me. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have some type of celebration coming up. Love to see that. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be around people that really support you and celebrate you. Your birthday season is coming soon, so maybe you are making birthday plans, okay? But the 3 of Cups is all about feelings being revealed. So for those of you that are in a poly relationship, I feel like all the feelings is coming out in between all of y'all. Like, you going to say how you feel, they going to say how they feel, but it's all going to make y'all closer. That's one scenario, but the 3 of Cups is also like, there are going to be people that back you up. Like, you want to date and live your life freely, do that. Like, we're here for you. Also, this really could be a celebration. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Y'all want the Akashic Records card. Hold on. I didn't forget. We're going to close out the reading with that. For Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, depleted. Your ending finale card. You are overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. What the fuck did I just say about that SOS? That's why y'all are being so urgent, trying to look for help, trying to get assistance, you know, either from a medical team or rehab, whatever the case may be. It's because you're feeling drained. So Aquarius, I feel like it's really time to take your health into consideration right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's time to woo-saw, and it's time to just settle down and take time for you. Any like super crazy activities that you either do, or if you are, the 3 of Cups is also about, this could be you and your friends going out for drinks. If you do feel like you tend to drink a lot and it does something to your health, maybe don't do that. You could have a water sign around you that also wants to drink with you. Maybe you will just turn down the offer. No, I'm cool. You know what I mean? But yeah. Get your health in order, because it has something to do with your life purpose. Please remember that Akashic Records is your North Node, what brings you to your life purpose. So you can't make it to your life's purpose if your health is deteriorating. 444 on the clock as I say that. Y'all got a lot of angel numbers today. But I love y'all. I hope this helped. I hope this resonates in some type of way, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.